The Lady Bulldogs, the Lady Spartans meet in the TV3 Game of the Week. The Lady Bulldogs from Centerville High School, the Lady Spartans from CHS, the Game of the Week on TV3. Hello everybody, we are courtside at Spartan Bowl in Connersville for high school girls basketball. That's the TV3 Game of the Week. Centerville's Lady Bulldogs have played 4 games and have 1 win. The CHS Lady Spartans have 1 win and 2 losses. With Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schummel welcoming you to TV3's coverage of tonight's game. Both teams began the season losing but have won their last game. The Spartans lost to New Palestine and Indianapolis Ritter before getting a win in their last game, defeating Mount Vernon 46-41. Centerville lost to Randolph Southern, Eastern Hancock, and Franklin County, and broke that 3-game losing streak with a win over Muncie Burris 50-25 in their last game. Ron getting a win had to move that needle on the conference.
Well, it had to make them feel good.
Low to high good.
Yeah. I mean, getting a victory of any kind, especially when the season started here at home. We had that close loss in New Pal, came home, played very, very sloppy. Yes. Getting that victory, definitely is a confidence booster. The girls back at home, they definitely want to, erase the last week's game of the week.
We asked Spartan assistant varsity coach Daniel Hafner about the Spartans win and the Lady Bulldogs. Coach, you won your last ball game after a couple of tough losses early in the season. I know you and Michael hope that that's the spark that the Lady Spartans need.
Yeah, real good victory for us. I think it's first time in, last 9 tries. So we needed it.
Yeah, Mount Vernon's a tough team.
Yes, they are. So
they have a good program. And
matchup trap, 1-2-2 trap or whatever. That's just sometimes hard to beat. So
what was the difference in that ball game? I know your girls struggled in the first half, but things changed.
We kept the pressure on. We just kept doing what we needed to do. Shot the ball decent and just kept looking for the open person versus, I think, panicking and just throwing up a bad shot. We actually was looking and moving the ball. So
the defense really improved for the Lady Spartans in that ball game.
Yes, like I said, we're starting to get back where we need to be. We always try to hold the team in the 30s. That's our kind of ultimate goal, is to keep the defensive average in the 30s. First few games, we just let them score too much.
Yes.
So it's just hard for us to score that much, so we just got to make sure we keep them down.
I know you guys are concerned about the turnovers.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things right now. 25 turnovers average or something like that. It's just way too high.
Yes.
Like I said, a couple of our games have been basically a turnover every minute even, and we got to work on that, and that's kind of one of our things for today. Is the biggest thing is not to turn the ball over. We got to get that back down to where it needs to be and focus and good shots.
So you spent some time in practice this week working on that.
Yep. Like I said, we're having the girls push each other. Just odds and end drills. Just don't panic and just throw it, and especially don't throw it through the lane. Like if you get a rebound on the opposite side, don't throw it through the lane, just to eliminate some of those silly turnovers. So, like I said, turnovers are going to happen. We just got to eliminate the ones that shouldn't happen.
Absolutely, they're forced and not forced turnovers.
Yep.
But if you spend too much time on that, it sort of bothers the girls, and it can have an adverse effect.
Yeah, and like I said, I think they know, and we've been watching some game film and just talking about the unforced turnovers, and that's our ultimate goal, is just to focus on the unforced. And we would be happy if we average 15 turnovers.
What do you think of this Centerville club?
Like I said, they just going to have odds and end things. Something that we should be well prepared for is they're in a 2-3 zone. Mm-hmm. And like I said, our girls practice that every day, and they go against it every day. So that shouldn't bother us. Like I said, the biggest thing for us right now is to focus on turnovers.
Yes.
Like I said, we just want to eliminate most of those, try to get down to decent numbers, and get a decent shooting percentage.
Lady
so
Bulldogs
get some confidence.
lost their first 3 ball games. They won their last game, so I'm sure their coach, like you guys, are hoping that was the spark that the Lady Bulldogs need.
Yes, yep. Like I said, it's just going to be one of those games that we just got to see how it kind of comes out. But I think if we just stay with our game plan of trying not to turn the ball over and making sure we take the right shots at the right time.
Coach, you got Anderson next. What about the Indians? Tough team?
It's always one of those teams. Like I said, they're athletic, they're strong, and we just got to make sure we get down and get back to stop them. We can't let them have the nice, easy, fast breaks. We can't let them have the easy points. We got to just eliminate that. We're definitely going to have to cut down the second chance points from offensive rebounding and all that stuff. We have to have them shoot once and done. And that's been our kind of talk about rebounding and all that stuff for them. It's just got to be done after one shot.
Coach, thanks for your time, and thanks for your time, and have a great game tonight.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Ron, as they continue to warm up here at Spartan Bowl before tonight's game, how about the lineups for Centerville and the Spartans?
Yes, for the Centerville Lady Bulldogs, they are led by 5'3" junior number 20, Kaylee Teeter, 5'7" sophomore number 23, Alex McFarland. She's the other guard in that 2-guard lineup for the Centerville Lady Bulldogs. In the front court, they are led by 5'9" junior number 34, Carly Doolin. Cassidy Weiss is a 5'6" senior. She's number 40 at the other forward position, and at the third forward for the Centerville Lady Bulldogs is Molly Coombs. She's a 5'3" junior, number 42. And for the Connersville Lady Spartans, they are led by 5'9" junior, number 3, Marley Smith at one of the guard positions. Tori Bostwick, the only senior on this roster of juniors, is at one of the other guard position, number 5. She is 5'4". At the third guard positions, Hannah Gross, she's 5'7", junior, number 13. And the front court for the Spartans, it's Elise Bottomley, she's a 5'10", junior, number 15. And Maddie Gregory rounds out the lineup for the Spartans. She's a 5'10", junior, number 24.
Thanks. The Lady Spartans' offensive average is 44 points a game for their first ball games of the season. Centerville's is 35.2. Defense's averages are pretty close, 45.7 for Connersville and 49.8 for the Lady Bulldogs. Tonight's officials are Joe Bauer, Nathan Magnuson, and Terry Magnuson. Tonight's first ball game was a victory for the Centerville junior varsity team as they defeated the Lady Spartans 35-28 in tonight's preliminary. The Lady Spartans JV team still looking for their first victory after 4 games.
Yeah, it was a tough game.
The start of the pregame ceremonies here, Ron.
Oh, I tell you what, I love it. It's I think we may have, and I haven't seen too many of them, but all I've seen were one of the best pregames.
That would get a lot of comments from visiting people about the opening ceremony. They don't see that very often in high school gyms.
Well, you know, when you're an opposing player and you're coming into this place, it's got to make you excited to be on this floor, even though it's not your floor.
That's right. That's for sure. The coach is Michael Thompson. It is his 13th year here at CHS. He has won 152 ball games and lost 132. Jason Searcy is in his 12th year at Centerville. Jason has a record of 109 wins and 133 losses. A couple of veteran coaches, Ron.
Yeah, veteran coaches that have been through rebuilding, been through they've just been through it all. And we're blessed to have a coach like Michael Thompson. You and I got to interview him on the Spartan Sports Week this past week. Just a class guy, really cares about these girls, really cares about this program, really cares about this school. You can't ask for a better coach than Michael Thompson.
That's right. He's nearing his 300th coach as the Spartans here at
Yeah, he was shocked
CHS.
when you told him that.
Okay, the Spartan Bowl is darkened, and they are about to introduce the Spartans starting 5.
let's meet your Connersville Lady Spartans. Wearing number 1, Gianna Struan. Number 11, Sarah Griffin. Number 12, Lauren Thompson. Number 21, Jessica Beckman. Number 35, Sammy Potter. Starting lineup for the Lady Spartans. And forward, a 5'10" junior, number 24, Maddie Gregory. And forward, 5'10" junior, number 15, Elise Bottomley. At guard, 5'7" junior, number 13, Hannah Gross. At guard, 5'4", senior, number 5, Corey Botwick. And at guard, 5'9", junior, number 3, Marley Smith. Lady Spartans coached by Mr. Michael Thompson. And at this time, we ask everyone please rise, remove your hats as we honor America. Tonight, our national anthem played by the CHS Pep Band.
That's the CHS Pep Band playing our national anthem. Traveling blue uniforms, of course being worn by the Lady Bulldogs from Centerville. Spartans in their home whites.
And all white, even just a red outline for the numbers, which is always fun for us.
Right, we were talking about sometimes it's a little bit difficult to see the numbers, especially when their long hair hangs down on their back, Ron.
You know, again, Michael talked during the Spartan Sports Report, Fran, about cleaning up, you know, and Hafner, assistant coach Hafner, mentioned it during the pregame. Got to clean up these, you know, got to reward our defense because our defense played very well. Got to reward our defense. Got to cut down these mistakes. They're mental mistakes.
Well, turnovers keep coaches up sleepless nights.
Yeah,
I think.
Absolutely.
Here's the tip controlled by Centerville in backcourt, bringing it across the timeline. Number 40, Cassidy Weiss.
You know, we have the height. You know, looking at the stats here, you know, we have the height. So, you know, that's something that you know, hope getting forced that walk.
A mistake by the Centerville girl, and gives the ball out of bounds to Connersville. Flipping it in will be Marley Smith. He's a junior at 5'9".
You know, and that's one thing that we did very well against, you know, Cardinal Ritter, was that we were able to force them into a lot of turnovers as well.
Yes.
So, you know, just got to relax a little bit. And
first shot of the ball game by the Spartans is missed along the baseline. Rebounding goes to Centerville. Here come the Lady Bulldogs, heading for
too hard.
The south goal here at Spartan Bowl.
You know, the Spartans, you know, again, just a great defense as you're seeing right here.
Yes.
I mean, Centerville just doesn't seem like, I mean, they want to get inside, but, you know, I'd much rather keep the ball. That's the closest they've got to the basket so far tonight.
Side,
oh, they'll do that. Yeah, they like that.
Number 23, Alex McFarland.
Yeah, if you can sink them from out there, go ahead. Again, I'd much rather them shoot those low percentage shots all night.
Spartans work the ball underneath. There's a nice turnaround jump shot put up and in by number 15 for CHS.
Yeah, and that was
Elise Bottomley.
You know, and that was almost an identical shot that she took the first time. Wasn't going to make sure she missed it that time. She sunk it. Ooh, nice anticipation.
Turnover by Centerville, number 2 in the turnover department by the Lady Bulldogs. Connersville.
That's
traveling called on CHS. That's their first turnover of the ball game.
Yeah, again, Michael said that he would be, content with 15, 16 turnovers, not 31.
Yeah, that's right.
no, got to cut that in half.
Yeah, they're lacking the turnover department, that's for sure.
One.
There's a nice steal by the Spartans. Turnover number 3 by Centerville.
Stop and pop.
Oh, put up and in by CHS.
Yeah, again, nice anticipation there from Marley. She comes in, just stops and pops, takes her time.
Marley Smith looked good on that one.
Oh, she looks beautiful. That's going to be a foul.
Holding foul called on number 24 of the Spartans. Maddie Gregory picks up the first foul of the ball game.
I love her expression, like, hey, I didn't mean to do that.
Spartans up by a point. Centerville's ball.
Ooh. Again, that was excellent defense right there from Maddie.
Forced the girl taking the inbound pass to lose control and rolls out of bounds and given to the Spartans.
Again, we've seen really good defense from the Spartans so far.
Zone defense by Centerville.
Can't have those bad passes like that.
Ball almost lost by Connersville, but nice, Hannah Gross, nice job of keeping it for CHS.
Oh, there's an open shot.
Out is good. Looks good on the way, but won't drop.
Nice
Hit
rebound.
The rim, bounced high, but still wouldn't drop. Here's another shot by Connersville. That's missed. And Centerville grabs a rebound this time.
Yeah, again, if
Bulldogs move it into front court.
Gross would have followed her shot, she may have had an opportunity to get that rebound.
Like a 1-3-1 offense by Centerville. There's a shot by a Bulldog, which is missed. Nice rebounding by Connersville's Marley Smith up court.
And that's another aspect of the game, Fran, is that our rebounding. We know how to really, dominate on the boards. That's a beautiful shot.
Fires long, hits a 3, and the Spartans go up by a 7-3 score.
Yeah, she's just really hot so far right now, and that's a beautiful steal.
At midcourt by Connersville's number 15, Elise Bottomley.
Again, here we go again. And again, what we're doing differently this game is that we're able to convert.
Yes.
On number 34.
Foul called on Carly Doolin from Centerville. Non-shooting foul. Spartans will inbound.
Yeah, again, getting inside, forcing something to happen, and that's what happened right there. Wasn't a shooting foul, obviously, but still, nonetheless, it's, let's get them in foul trouble. It's only their first one, but still.
Spartans in control, working the ball, trying to penetrate the defense. Here's 13 firing long for CHS.
Nice
Shot is missed by Gross. Rebounding is a teammate. Work the ball into the circle. Nice.
They're
pass work by CHS.
They're fast. Centerville's fast.
A baseline shot missed by Connersville, and the rebound touched last by Centerville. So Spartans will have it under their goal.
Centerville they're very fast, and that's
long shot from out is missed by Connersville. Rebounding is Centerville. Across the timeline, handling the ball, number 20. There's a shot put up and foul call.
And then one. Again, watch her come inside. Sees that lane right there, and just well, yeah.
Lineup change coming up for Connersville. A couple of new faces for CHS. Number 23 is at the line. This is Alex McFarland for Centerville. She made the field goal and was fouled, so she has a possible three-point play here and misses.
Nope.
Nice rebound by Connersville.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought rebound right there.
Going high for the ball was CHS's Elise Bottomley.
Well, I was hoping I thought she was going to go in there and try to draw the foul. It walked.
Traveling called on Connersville.
Yeah, that's something that, you just can't have happen right there. You got to, make that split-second decision and not try to second-guess yourself on it, and that's what Marley did, and she got called for the walk.
Spartans with a lead of 2 as Centerville brings the ball into front court. Good pass work by the Lady Bulldogs. There's a shot attempted, partially blocked, and it is
going to be on 42.
Ball pushing foul on Molly Coombs from Centerville. Gives the ball out of bounds to the Spartans. Fouls are even at 2. Here comes CHS in the front court.
Again, we've had trouble with a defense like this. That's kind of, the full court press type defense, and right there forces that turnover.
Just getting ready to say good pass work when the
right.
ball goes over the head of the intended receiver, and on the turnover it goes out of bounds to Centerville.
Yeah, we again can't be making those cross-court passes like that.
No, that's asking for.
Oh, that's
asking for trouble, I think. When
you might as well just go ahead and give them the ball. Again, we've seen this kind of pressure before, and we've handled it so far pretty decently this game. But that last time, we just didn't handle it well at all.
Centerville's ball out of bounds. Cassidy Weiss will flip it in to Kaylee Totter. Driving the baseline is a Centerville girl missing on a shot.
Ball.
And the ball is out of bounds to Connersville in backcourt.
Yeah, again, we're forcing a lot of turnovers too. And, again, can't stress this enough. We need to score right here. I mean, they're closing it by 2, and the last couple of times we haven't really done very well.
It's been a while since there's been a basket in this ball game.
Yeah.
Spartan fires long, misses. Centerville has a rebound.
I'm not sure where to call that on. It's going to be on Bottomley.
Foul called on number 15, Elise Bottomley. That's her first, team fourth. Centerville ball. Putting it in play in backcourt. Ball flipped in to Kaylee Totter.
Ooh, nice. Again, that's
nice steal by the Spartans. Racing up court in the front court. A shot from out is missed by CHS. A couple of free throws coming though for the shooter.
Yeah, again, nice anticipation there from Smith as she goes up. Drew the foul, did what she had to do. Hopefully she was hoping it would go in, but nonetheless, she has an opportunity to sink 2 right here. And that was one thing that we missed a lot of free throws that game against Ritter. So
yes.
Hopefully we can get onto a good start right here as she misses the ball.
So this is Marley Smith at the line for CHS. A couple of free throws. Spartans up by 2. Let's see if she can make it 3. Missed on the first free throw. Has another one coming. Second one is good. 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter of tonight's game. Centerville ball. Yeah, the girl open under the basket, get the ball to her, but Spartans quickly move in on her, and she tries a shot, ripped the basket.
Yeah, she may have fooled herself being that wide open, because I thought for sure when she got the ball she was moving over straight up, but she hesitated, gave us an opportunity, and that was a nice defense there to force that bad shot.
Spartans with the rebound. Number 12 fires long and misses. That shot was attempted by Lauren Thompson. Rebound goes to Centerville.
Yeah, we've shot a lot of threes today so far, Fran. So far this first quarter, we've shot a lot.
Baseline shot missed by Centerville. They grabbed the rebound.
Nice. Wow.
Number 34 tried a shot. Looked like she was fouled. But
yeah, I thought Bottomley went over there and got her.
But there was no foul called.
No
the Spartans
call.
had the rebound. Moving into front court. Number
That's
12
off.
fires long.
Oh, no, wow.
3 by Connersville's Lauren Thompson.
Lauren Thompson fooled me from our angle. It looked like it was going to go off to the side, but no, that went right in. I mean, that was a good shot from Thompson. She missed that last three-pointer, and she's a shooter, Fran. She's not going to stop shooting. She's going to shoot
That's
way out of the
right.
slump.
Is
Another
traveling,
ball, yeah.
Traveling called on Centerville. They have really racked up the turnovers there
Yeah.
in the opening quarter.
Yeah, they
sure
sure
their
have.
coach is concerned.
Oh, you know, he's not happy with that. And again, that's one thing that we have done successfully is force the turnovers. You know, it's just a matter of us keeping ours down, and so far we're doing pretty good.
Thompson with the ball, pass cross court, taken by Hannah Gross. Driving the baseline, the foul is going to be called on
I'm not sure it's going to be
girl.
on 34 or 23, not sure exactly which one, and it's going to be a 34, yeah. That's her second, that's Doolin's second. She's one of their bigs, so like to get her in foul trouble.
Team's fourth, inbounding the ball for Connersville will be Elise Bottomley under the Spartans basket. Connersville working it around, down to a half a minute left to play.
Right there.
Baseline shot, good.
You know, that's Beckman's first shot right from there, but we've had Bottomley make a couple from that right there, you know, 5 feet, 10 feet. Nice. That's a
nice steal by the Spartans out at midcourt.
I don't know how many Bottomley's intercepted or disrupted tonight, but she's done a lot so far here in this first quarter, and we want to extend the lead.
Connersville going for the last second shot, apparently. We're down to 5 seconds there.
Well, that should be on. Yeah, that was going to be on Bottomley.
Missed.
Yeah.
And a foul called on number 15 on Elise Bottomley.
Yeah, that's just one of those fouls where you just, I mean, those away from the ball fouls, you know, push off trying to get the position, and she got caught. And now Centerville has a chance to trim the lead.
Tori Bostrick will come into the ball game, and taking a seat on the bench is Bottomley. Centerville fires a last second shot, hits the backboard, bounces off, and we've reached the end of the first 8 minutes of play here tonight at Spartan Bowl, and Connersville with the lead of 13-5. Spartan defense really kept Centerville from scoring there in the last 2 minutes, Ron.
Yeah, you know, very good defense. Again, that's not been the problem for us this season. Our defense has been solid. One thing I'm impressed with is that we have cut down on the turnovers.
Yes.
Still have some, but not enough to hurt us, and we've made them pay when we force their turnovers. So, again, Michael Thompson has to be happy with the performance that he sees these girls so far. I know I am, I know he is, and I know you are as well.
I'm sure he is, right. And the Centerville Bulldogs, they were committing quite a few fouls in this ball game.
Yeah. Again, surprisingly, it's 4-4 on fouls. I thought, I mean, and there was a couple that did get called, but you know, again, not a good quarter for Centerville. They just seemed disorganized. They weren't able to get inside that one opportunity where they had that wide open girl that she got the ball. You know, she wasn't able to you know, and because it was a good defense is why she wasn't able to score on that. So, but again, our defense is tight. Centerville is feeling the pressure, and you know, I'm sure that they're going to try to maybe turn up the heat defensively as well, because that's been our Achilles heel all season long.
Here we go with the second period of play here at Spartan Bowl tonight. Centerville and the Connersville Lady Spartans. Spartan next ball game will be at Batesville, and that'll be a conference game, the first Eastern in the Athletic Conference game of the season.
Our second Bulldog that
That's
we're going
right.
against.
I think they are sort of favored in the conference race this season. They have a lot of returning players, so it'll be a tough game for the Spartans. They'll be playing at Batesville. Connersville works the ball in play as we open up for the second 8 minutes.
Wow, I thought she walked there too.
Marley Smith got away with one, I think.
Yeah, I thought she did too. Yeah, I was.
There's a turning around jumper from the circle, missed by a Spartan, and Centerville grabs the rebound.
Just not an organized series there for the Spartans, not at all. Not a good shot at all, just not organized. That's a push off. And, you know, they're going to call that against us? Yeah.
It's a number 11, Sarah Griffin.
Well, I would have thought that their girl pushed off, but nonetheless, Griffin got called for it. But again, that series right there, got to correct that. Can't be letting that, you know, bad mistakes, bad habits can't be developed.
Centerville inbounds. Pass comes into McFarland. She works the ball over to number 40. That's Weiss, who's their point guard.
Yeah, Centerville has definitely slowed it down a lot right now. Of course, that's good. We're up 8, so if you want to go ahead and need a lot of clock, go ahead. And she walked again.
Traveling called on number 20 of the Bulldogs. They
Yeah,
work on a
she's not
1-3-1 offense, and
yeah, and it's just good defense on the Spartans. We're forcing the girls to
Right.
second guess themselves on what to do.
walking it across the timeline is Smith for CHS. She'll fire long and rims a basket. Centerville grabs a rebound, and the girl is fouled by
maybe I'm
Spartan.
not sure which one they're going to call. You got to call on both the girls. Yeah, it's just going to be going on Bostwick. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was on Bostwick or if it was going to be on Griffin, but again, didn't have that many, didn't have the numbers under the glass for that kind of a shot. Of course, it rimmed in and out, but still, you got to get a little bit more organized offensively.
Here come the Bulldogs.
Nice defense.
Nice steal by Connersville.
That was a robbery there from Beckman. See, that's
in the long pass.
Like that.
Out to Smith. Shot from out is missed by Connersville. The rebound goes to Centerville.
Yeah, we're not controlling glass like we're used to, simply because when we make those shots, we don't have girls underneath the rim for that. Getting
Centerville has
defense.
a player
That's our ball.
the basket. The girl falls down, traveling call.
Oh no, it went out on her. That was
That's
just
right.
Good,
yes,
that was good defense.
Yes. Spartan ball. Centerville falls back in that zone defense. Cross court.
Yep, another walk.
Traveling called on the Spartans.
Yeah. You just got to plant, and that's, can't be dragging that other foot. And she's telling Michael, she goes, I'm not dragging, but.
Sarah Griffin comes out, and Maddie Gregory comes back into the ball game for the Lady Spartans.
That's just going to fire Marley up. She's not going to stop her from being aggressive. Yeah, again, Centerville, they don't. We talked about us not being organized. They're not, and that's our ball.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no, it's Centerville's ball.
Lauren Thompson moves in on the ball handler and gets a jump called. Side ball.
Yeah, I wish they'd bring back the jump. I wish they'd bring back the jump. They got it in the NBA.
Yeah, right. It used to, you have one jump in the ball game now, the opening tip, and that's it.
Yeah, I missed that. They need to open up the halves with it. That'd be great. Yeah, that's again another
called on a Centerville girl, number 34, and Doolin called for the turnover.
A lot of steps that both teams have been playing tonight. Yeah, and that gets in your head. Whenever you have the ball, you think, okay, wait a minute. I don't even see.
Almost steal by Centerville, but Spartans keep possession. Turnaround shot is missed by Connersville.
Oh, that's not good.
21 Beckman. Ball Centerville and the rebound. Fires long, and shot is missed. Centerville girl rebound, puts it up, and it won't drop for her, and Connersville has the rebound.
That right there is picture perfect defense. You just stand straight, hold your ground, and that was beautiful. But again, we're not settled. That's not a settled shot.
Shot from out by Connersville. And Centerville will have the ball.
Gregory, she's playing on emotion right now. She had that hard fall down there the last time that they had the ball. She's coming out to collect her thoughts. She's not happy, and maybe hurt a little bit as, boy, that player went into the stands or into the seats. Again, both teams not playing settled right now offensively. Almost 3 minutes into this quarter, nobody scored.
That's right. Yeah, we have a first quarter score of 13-5.
Yeah.
That's where it is.
So again, you just got to settle down a little bit and relax, and neither team is doing that at all.
30-second timeout. First one of the ball game.
But again, when you're up 8, doesn't matter.
That's right. If it was the other way around,
if the other way around, we'd be upset. Right, exactly. But again, Michael's got to be very impressed with his defense. Still offensively not firing on all cylinders like he would like the team to, but defensively playing very well. Inside the girls are playing phenomenally. That last series where the girl went up and I think it was a Bottomley who was just standing straight up. may have been Gregory, but one of them was just doing it picture perfect.
Here come the Bulldogs, putting the ball in play.
That's, again, Centerville disheveled right now, and we haven't taken advantage of it.
Another turnover by Centerville, gives the ball out of bounds to Connersville.
I got to make them pay for that, and we haven't done it all.
Smith and Thompson will bring it across the timeline.
I don't have any idea where that was going.
The ball taken away by a Centerville girl.
Yeah, I don't know what Thompson was thinking on that. I could tell if she had slapped out of her hand or if she slipped out of her hand, but nonetheless, turnovers can't match turnovers. Again, we're up 8, thankfully, but that's.
There's a steal by Connersville as Centerville was trying a pass up court.
That's not a good pass either.
A pass by Connersville's Thompson, but it's stolen by Centerville. Lady Bulldogs in control. There's a shot from out, which is off the front rim. And the rebound goes to Connersville. Spartans controlling the Bulls.
Yeah,
front.
right now they're controlling it for sure. And we just haven't had a good shot. I mean, that's, wow.
Oh, shot in and out.
I was going to say that was one of our best shots so far this quarter, where we've had a little bit of time to shoot, but that, rimmed in and out. I don't think we've ever seen a quarter where both teams haven't scored. This may be it.
Yeah.
And again, we're up 8, so. Yeah, this is crazy.
Centerville passing the ball around, almost a steal by Lady.
There's a foul on somebody. That's going to be our
ball.
ball.
Is going to be called on.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a foul somewhere there. I don't know where it's at.
On the Centerville girl.
Yeah.
Called on Coombs.
Yeah, you just can't elbow and hip check people without getting a foul called. Again, I would say we probably shot 10 shots, haven't made one yet.
Connersville's Bottomley will flip it in to a teammate, number 13, Hannah Gross.
Oh, that's not good.
Steal, a loose ball, and it is Centerville ball up close. And getting a shot up close, number 40, Cassidy Weiss for the Centerville team. And that's their first 2 points of the second quarter.
And when we haven't scored at all,
Spartans are 0 points.
Yeah, thankfully we had an 8-point lead. There's one.
Oh, shot from the corner.
Yeah, that right there, good shot there from Beckman.
Jessica has 5 points. She's a 5'9" junior at CHS.
Yeah, that's enough to get you off the snide right there. I like that. Again, we gotta keep playing defense very well. Oh, nice. Bottomley tonight, it's just
nice steal by Connersville.
She's doing phenomenal tonight. I mean, she's just disrupting so much. Marley's right there. See, there she goes. That was a 3.
Smith.
Beautiful.
And Centerville's coach calls a timeout. 9 points for Smith.
Yeah, she's, again, she's one of those players, that Fran, that even though she may make a few mental mistakes, she's not going to let it bother her. She's still going to play her game, and we saw it right there. She sank that 3. Again, the Spartans, have had or haven't had any good shots, I should say, during this quarter. I think they probably missed the first 10 or so shots, and they've just been disrupted. They've been not playing with any discipline this quarter. Defensively wise, we got to make the 2 match. We got to be able to play well defense and offense at the same time. It seems like we're either playing one good and the other one not good. You know what I mean?
We're in a timeout right now as Centerville calls their second timeout. Their coach trying to
get them going.
That's right, trying to limit the turnovers and get some good shots, but the Spartans defense, you have to credit it, Ron.
Oh, well, you definitely have to. And again, we talked about it with Michael on the Spartan Sports Report. He can live with the fact if it's forced turnovers. If it's forced turnovers, that means that's just, hey, they're playing better than we are. Right. As a coach, you can live with that. It's the mental mistakes where we're turning the ball over. The unforced mistakes, the unforced errors, those are the problems that just drives coaches crazy.
Centerville ball. We're in the first half of play here at Spartan Bowl tonight. They're pressed by Connersville, but Centerville gets it across the timeline before the 10 seconds tick off.
Nice
baseline, ball handler loses
and Bottomley is a part of it.
Spartans pick up loose basketball, bring it into the front court.
Boy, I tell you what, Elise is just phenomenal defensively.
Shot from out is missed
Nice
by
rebound.
Connersville.
Again, nice rebound right there from her.
Yeah, Thompson went high to grab the rebound. Bottomley went high to grab the rebound.
She's just playing lights out tonight. I mean, she is just, she's coming in and getting a breather. But, she's not she may be one of the tallest scorers on the floor, but she's definitely not one of the, I mean, she's real tall and lanky. But, boy, she plays, you would never know it. I mean, she's a grinder, man.
Sarah Griffin comes into the ball game replacing her. And there's a shot which is missed by Connersville, and Centerville has the ball. It rolled out of bounds after the shot. No one touched it, so Centerville was awarded the ball out of bounds. There's a shot by 34, which is missed. She grabs her own rebound, and a whistle sounds. I believe she was fouled.
Bostwick. Yeah, just a little over aggressive there from Tori. Yeah, I mean, you like her style. You're going to miss her next year.
That was called on Bostwick. That's her second, team seventh.
That's what you're going to miss with I can't, again, getting them in the bonus right now.
Right, that's seventh foul. Carly Doolin will shoot the free throw for Centerville and miss it. The rebound fought for, and the battle is won by Centerville, but the girl throws it to a gal in white. The Spartans have the basketball. Shot from out is short by Connersville. Rebounding is Centerville, number 34. Doolin comes off with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they, should have maybe, our girl had a trailer behind her that could have maybe, got the ball and tried to win inside through the foul.
23 fires long and hits the rim, but drops off into the hands of the Spartan. Up court quickly
she don't
on
care.
the fast break.
Beautiful.
Shot is missed. Put up and in.
Pretty late
Not
call.
put up, but missed. And the
gonna...
girl is on the floor, a Centerville player, getting up.
Yeah, Cassidy Weiss. I tell you what, Marley got the ball from our end of the basket, and I was almost wanting to say slow it down a little bit, but I don't think she knows that word. And she went all the way and drew the foul, and now she's got a chance to. Yeah, beautiful.
Free throw is good by number 3, Marley Smith, 5'9" junior.
Yeah, I'd like to clone a few players of her, because she's she's one of those players that she just doesn't know the word quit, doesn't know the word slow down, and even if she's having an off night, she's still going to play as if she's scoring 40.
She shoots free throws like her brother.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Grant.
She may be better. Yeah, she may be better than Grant. So that was beautiful. You miss a bunny.
A steal by the Spartans. Close-in shot is missed, but they grab the rebound.
That was blocked.
Long shot is missed.
Stolen.
Put up and missed by the Spartans. Foul called. 2 free throws.
I tell you what, Beckman
for Lady Spartan.
Beckman stole that ball away from the girl, and I tell you what, she, was hoping it would go in, and again, just steals it. Just steals it right there. Beautiful.
Fouls are even at 7.
Good job.
This is a 2-shot free throw anyway.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Number 21 at the line for Connersville, Jessica Beckman.
Beckman, again, she's one of those players, Fran, that, she's in there. She's going to make you feel her presence.
Makes the free throws.
Like it. We've made 4 in a row now. That.
Spartans go up by 16 points.
I tell you what, this game, very physical. A lot of fouls that I've seen that hasn't been called. You have too, and I just wonder how much this is going to affect them later on. As this, you play this physical, it's going to wear you down.
Foul called on Marley Smith of Connersville. At the line will be Kaylee Totter, number 20. She's 5. She looks tall. Well, no, 5'3", I guess is about right. I
yeah.
Say she looks a bit taller than that, but that's what the coach says. She's 5'3", so
she's taller than Prince.
He would know. She makes a free throw, misses the second one. Rebound goes to Connersville. We're under a minute to go in the first half. Spartans get a signal from the bench. Let's see if they hold it for a shot or not.
I just don't like these cross-court passes.
Number 12 fires long for the Spartans.
Oh, she was
she
one
misses
to foul,
and it hits the deck, but she's okay, and Centerville has the basketball and the rebound.
Yeah, Lauren wanted a call on that one. So nice.
Steal by the Spartans underneath the Centerville basket, bringing it into front court with Smith.
Yeah, go ahead and take the last shot. We're under 20 right now, close to it. You know, it's just
Centerville going for our last second. We're 9 seconds.
Wow.
And
beautiful.
nice shot. Smith.
She's like, you see her?
That 3-point
I
jumper.
love
She
it.
said, I'll do it.
Yeah, I love it. She shot a good job.
There's the buzzer signaling the end of the first half of tonight's ball game. And the Spartans could put a couple of 13-point quarters together to have a lead of 26-8 as Centerville was held to 8 points in the second 8 minutes of play. 13-5 was the first quarter score. Again here at halftime of tonight's Spartan Bowl, it is the Lady Spartans 13 and the Centerville Lady Bulldogs 8. You have some scoring, Ron?
Yeah, you know, I tell you what, I was impressed with the fact that we had no points with like 4 minutes to go in this half, and then we exploded for 13. So, you know, very, very good for the Centerville Lady Bulldogs. They are led by Alex McFarland's 3, Charlie Doolin, Cassidy Weiss have 2, and Kaylee Teeter has 1 point for the Lady Spartans. They are led by Marley Smith, 14 points. Lauren Thompson chips in 3. Elise Bottomley only has 2, but boy, her defense has really been phenomenal. And Jessica Bettman has 7 points for the Connersville Spartans.
An interesting first half. Much better than when they played last year at last time here at Spartan Bowl.
Yeah, very, very good. Very good. Very impressed with the defense. That's not a problem. Offensively, you know, we had some mauls in that second quarter. Probably the first half of it, probably missed the first 10 shots. But again, we're a team that's not going to give up, and we exploded for 13 points in that second half of the second quarter.
You drew up a good point. There was a long dry spell there in the second quarter, and then the Spartans, when they finally found the range,
they started playing with more discipline. You know, they started playing with more discipline, and you know, again, more controlled aggression if that's possible than they did.
Yes.
They played very well.
Yes. Interesting ball game here at Spartan Bowl tonight. Connersville Lady Spartans and Centerville's Lady Bulldogs. And we're at halftime, and it is again 26-8 with the Spartans out in front. They're going for, well, both teams going for their second victory of the season. The Spartans 1-2 going into tonight's game, and Centerville has won 1 ball game and lost 3. Halftime, Connersville ahead here at Spartan Bowl. We'll be having the second half coming up here, quarters 3 and 4 shortly, but right now we're going to take a break on the TV3 Game of the Week.
The Hope Center would love to partner with you. I'm always looking for people who believe in Hope's mission. 19 years later, our mission continues to be to provide physical, emotional, and spiritual support while empowering individuals and families to make life-affirming decisions. I would love to meet one-on-one with you to explain all of Hope's services. Any monthly gift given will bring hope to our community. Remember, hope can change everything.
Second half time is here at Spartan Bowl tonight. Connersville ahead of Centerville in this girls basketball game, 26-8. Spartans with a big lead.
Yeah, you know, again, starting that second quarter where no team was scoring for like half the quarter. I mean, you would have thought, oh my gosh, you know, neither team's going to score. It's going to be low scoring. But the Spartans, they exploded. I mean, they only held them to 3 points that quarter. We had 13, but again, 13 probably with about 3 minutes to go. So, you know, we really turned it up. We clearly have the momentum. We're clearly the superior team. Got to cut back on some of the mistakes, though. Our offense still not gelling like it should.
Spartans put the ball in play. They open up the second quarter, and here's a foul right off the bat. Centerville girl called for a push.
Yeah, that's Combs' third. So.
Non-shooting foul. Spartans will inbound under their basket. Ball comes in to Beckman.
Wow,
Number 3 fires long, and Marley Smith misses on a 3-pointer.
The
rebound goes to Centerville. Number 40 hustles it across the timeline. Cassidy Weiss.
Well, she stopped on a dime because of the defense.
Bulldogs trying to hit double figures here. They only have 8 points. There's a shot from out, which hits the basket and drops off. Rebound fought for. Connorsville comes out with it. Grabbing the ball is Hannah Gross.
Yeah, you know, again, we really haven't dominated as what we would like on the glass, but there towards the end of that second quarter, we started taking control of the glass. And, you know, that contributed to us score, and that's
That's it.
Oh, are they going to call that on Griffin? I mean, not Griffin, Gregory?
I think it was a lane violation.
Oh, okay, that one was? Okay.
Yes, no foul.
Somebody. Yeah, okay.
Centerville gets the ball as they will move it across the timeline.
Yeah, and those are mistakes that can't happen either. You know, lane violation like that's easily solved.
Weiss, number 40, with the ball. She handles it a lot. There's a bad pass.
Yeah, well, that's
picked up by Condorsville as a turnover by the Bulldogs again. This is Gross, number 13. Feeds off to Smith in the lane. Can't get through and feeds off to a teammate. There's a shot by number 21 off the front rim.
Oh, nice
that was by Beckman. Nice rebound by the Spartans.
Yeah, I tell you, Elise is just, I mean, she only has 2 points. Again, she's one of those players that does so much that doesn't get stat recognition.
Nice turnaround jump shot by the Spartans. Maddie Gregory missed. Teammate grabs the rebound, though. It goes out to Smith.
Yeah, we've got the rebounds to keep this series alive, but again, we don't look.
There's a long shot from out by Connorsville's Bottomley, and it's missed.
Yeah,
the ball goes out of bounds, and it's Centerville ball.
Yeah, and that's one thing we have to do is we have to get organized and get organized quick, especially when we're playing the better teams. You know, we can't you know, be this disorganized. And again, we gave ourselves plenty of opportunities to stay in that series with the rebounds, but you know, not doing really anything with it. And how many times have we seen that tonight, Fran, where we've, you know, tipped the ball away, you know, disrupted a pass? It seems like every series there's something like that.
Centerville will keep possession. Front court. Ball goes in the backcourt on the inbound pass. Totter with Centerville moves it across the timeline. Here's a shot from out, which is missed by Centerville. That shot was by McFarland. Fight for the rebound. A couple of players on the floor.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to call Maddie or Marley on that or who.
Comes a foul. Yes.
Yeah.
Smith of Connorsville picks up her third. No, her second foul.
I was going to say
third.
But yeah, I saw the third up there as well.
I did too.
Scared me.
Inbounding Centerville. Shot which is partially blocked along the baseline. Nice steal by Connorsville's Bottomley, number 15.
Oh, wait, she just stole that rebound away.
There's a corner shot which is missed by a Spartan.
Just slow it down a little bit, slow it down. They're not going to press it, just slow it down.
Set something up. With the ball, goes to Smith. And do the free throw circle. Shot is not taken as the ball handler. Good defense by Centerville.
Good defense.
Spartans will reset the play here.
Yeah, I would say that's clear walk.
Walking called on Bottomley, number 15.
Too many walks tonight. Both teams guilty of that. I think Centerville may have, you know, beaten us on that, but we have too many watchers. Yep, it's 8 steps before the dribble.
Centerville gets the ball on the turnover. They bring it in the front court. There's a foul going to be called on Connorsville, trying to reach in to make a steal. Number 15, Bottomley.
Yeah, it's her third. Don't like that, but did you see her look over at the bench like, oh, I can't believe I got called on that. Yeah, you're going to get called almost every time on that one. You know.
Centerville ball, front court. Oops, there's a bad pass that goes into back court and is over, and the Spartans will get the ball on the turnover.
Yeah, that you know, again, you can't say enough about the defense in every aspect for the Spartans. You know, again, another long drought for the Bulldogs of scoring. We're almost, you know, 3 minutes.
Right, no scoring in
almost half
in this third quarter. Centerville on the defense. Spartans try close-in shot. Missed by Connorsville's Beckman. She takes a return pass from a teammate, fires along the baseline. It won't go.
We got to score.
And they get the rebound. The Spartans. Shot is up and in. Maddie Gregory hits it for CHS.
Yeah, Maddie, again, one of those players, too, that does a lot that doesn't, get stat-wise recognition.
First 2 points scored of the second half. There's a Centerville girl getting loose in for a close-in shot. That was Alex McFarland. She has 5 points for the Lady Bulldogs. Their first 2 points of the second half. Connersville working the ball, trying to
we're talking about how good our defense is. There's
one
pretty
free,
tight.
and
There
it's
we go.
good.
That's only a
Smith
two-pointer.
gets a three-pointer.
Oh, no, just a 2.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, I thought it was 3 there for a second, too.
The ref rules it was in 2-point territory. 16 points for Marley Smith. She's leading scorer for the Spartans on the season. Nice steal by Connersville under the Centerville basket. Down court and in traffic. Foul called. Connersville draws the foul.
Smith had Bottomley, ahead. Not sure why she didn't try to maybe make the pass, but nonetheless, she went up there, drew the foul, and she's perfect so far at the line.
Foul is on Totter of Centerville at the free throw line. For Connersville will be Smith.
Yeah.
Free throw good.
Like that. I was afraid I jinxed her when I said she's been perfect at the line.
Gross comes out for Connersville. Thompson comes in. Getting ready for her second free throw, number 3 for the Spartans. Smith is a 5'9" junior. Here's a lineup change for the team in blue as Ella Cohen will come in. Number 20 will leave the lineup, Totter. Smith ready for her second free throw. This one is good.
Yeah, she's just,
Spartans quickly fall back on defense as Centerville will move the ball into front court.
Yeah, she's playing, Marley's playing phenomenal tonight. Like I've said it before, what I like about her is that, she does one gear, and that's forward, and get another steal.
It's a nice steal by a Lady Spartan. By Smith, of course.
She sort of take it.
Right, she had an open shot, but she decided to beat off to her teammate.
Yeah, there was nobody under the glass, so that was a good.
Yes.
She'd have made it great, and there's nobody under the glass on that one.
A long shot from out.
And it didn't matter because, wow, what a beautiful.
Nice rebound.
Oh, that's just beautiful. Again, nice.
Who scored that, Ron?
That was Marley.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't see it. Timeout being taken by Centerville's coach. She has 20 points, and he's trying to figure out this Spartans offense and his girls' defense, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, again, that right there is a perfect example of the hustle that defines Connersville Spartans. Marley took that shot. There was nobody under the glass. Nobody under the glass.
Right.
And I believe that was Gregory that came around and got the rebound right there where she, again, saw that the ball was, she anticipated that it was going to be a miss, where it was going, and she hustled over there, got the rebound, saved it. Marley then saw the lane open. She, hustled down through the lane and got the pass and put it right back up. Again, that's hustle right there from the Spartans. And again, you can stress that, but that's an unteachable thing. You either have it or you don't. And we're glad that these girls know how to hustle.
Centerville ball in backcourt. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Down by a lot of points in this ball game. Shot from out will be a 3, and it is good by number 20. 4 points for her tonight. Spartans on the attack. Shot from out is off the mark by Connersville's Thompson. Rebounding this time, Centerville.
I guarantee you she'll get that same shot, she'll sink it. She won't stop shooting.
Centerville trying to penetrate the Spartans' defense. Ball knocked away by a Lady Spartan on defense. It'll be Centerville ball.
Yeah, again, that's another deflection right there.
Smith comes out of the ball game for Connersville. Also, Bottomley comes out. Meanwhile, Centerville inbounds.
thought she may have took a step right there.
Oh, there's
Gonna be a foul.
foul called on Connorsville as
Bostwick's third.
Bostwick will be called. Girl actually stumbled over her
Yeah.
Bostwick's foot, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, she sure did. Yeah, they're going to call that, I think, almost every time.
Yes. That's the third on number 5 of Connorsville, Tori Bostwick, the only senior on this team. Centerville ball, shot from out, hits the rim. It's a nice shot of a wooden drop for number 20 Totter, and the rebound goes to the Spartans.
I'm surprised he got that far. One of our girls was in her face.
Cross-court pass by Connorsville. Corner shot missed by CHS, rebounding Centerville.
Yeah, I thought Gregory had that one right there. Just kind of went out of her hand. She kind of
left to play here in the third period. Spartans way out in front. There's a blocking foul called on Connorsville's number 12, Thompson. Non-shooting foul, so Centerville will put the ball in play.
Yeah, you know, somewhat cleaner this half with fouls, even though we got 4.
There's McFarland coming in for Centerville, and number 44, Walter, Ashley Walter, a freshman, goes out of the lineup. There's a corner shot.
Wow.
Good. High arching shot by number 12, Ella Cohen.
Yeah, I think that ball went up into the rafters, and somebody threw it down. That ball went very high.
She's only 5'3", but that was a nice shot.
Yeah.
Centerville, nice steal, fast breaking up court, and the layup is good by number 20, Cotter. She has 6 points of the 18 by the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're making a little run, even though we're still up by 16. It's you definitely don't
number
get
5 firing long and hitting a 2-pointer for Connorsville.
Yeah, Bostwick gets on the score. I could have swore she had 3 on that one. Apparently
nice,
she had
nice
a little
shot
bit
by Tori.
Yeah, not good.
There's a bad pass by Centerville, and it's off the fingertips of a Lady Bulldog, so a turnover will give the ball out of bounds to Connorsville. 5 seconds on the clock here in the third period.
Get down there quick.
Being pressed. Spartans will not get a shot away as the buzzer sounds, as the ball handler Sarah Griffin was just moving into front court when the buzzer sounded. So
yeah, got to pay attention. Got to know exactly what's going on. They didn't right there. I mean, it was a nice setup to get the ball to Griffin right there. She could have maybe tried it from half court, but again, you're not aware of what's going on. That's what happens. But again, not the most impressive quarter for the Spartans. Centerville scored 8 points, and we scored.
Each team scored 10
points.
In the third period.
Yeah, just not a good quarter all around. Again, we went almost half the quarter without scoring, and we just can't have that. Even though we scored 13 that last half of the second quarter, that was good.
Yes.
But again, we just can't continue to have quarters where we're not scoring for half the quarter. That you get these big teams, and that's going to turn into a long night when you play these. Get deeper into the schedule. We've got to cut that out. We got to play a full quarter, and then we can turn it into a full game.
Timeout's over. We're the break in the quarter is about over, and we're watching the Centerville bench as Kyla Ray, who is 5'2" and a sophomore, will be coming in for the first time tonight.
Yeah,
and she'll be taking the ball out of bounds. Put the ball in play as we begin quarter number 4, and the Spartans up by 18 points.
Yeah, and we've seen crazier things happen where teams have come back, and we again got to start.
Bad pass
hot.
by
Nice
Centerville,
defense.
and the Spartans grab the rebound, bring it up court, or grab the loose ball rather. Smith with the ball. She's stationed behind the free throw circle. Feeds off.
Wow.
Shot is good.
Yeah, good shot there from Griffin right there. She just. There was hardly any arch on that one. She got it through that one in, and as long as it goes in, it doesn't matter.
There's Centerville on the attack now.
Ties are bigger.
The ball is bounced off the foot of a Lady Spartan. It'll be Centerville ball.
Yeah, right up 21-point lead. That matches our biggest lead of the night. And again, I like it that we scored so quickly in this quarter. definitely don't want to have
play by the Bulldogs. Here's a shot attempted by number 20. She was fouled. She'll be at the line for 2 free throws. That foul's on Lauren Thompson. Her first. That's the 15th foul, and the Spartans already Spartans.
Not liking that at all. Yeah, we got to clean that up. We can't have that many fouls.
Free throws good by the Lady Bulldog. Jessica Beckman coming into the game, and she'll be replacing Lauren Thompson in the lineup. Second free throw good. Centerville has reached 20 points, and 8 of them belong to the free throw shooter. Connersville up 39-20 here as we are early in the final period.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
Releasing the players. The foul is going to be called.
I love Bottomley. She doesn't want to call at all. She's like, come on, how can you call that? You know, it doesn't matter that you kind of hip check the girl down, but I love her. I love her attitude. She gets that from her dad.
That's her fourth foul. Ron, so
yeah. We don't like that. I mean,
one more and she becomes a spectator.
Yeah, we don't want her to be a spectator.
Well, there's a turnover by Lady Bulldog as she was dribbling along the baseline, stepped out of bounds. So the turnover gives the ball to Connersville.
Yeah, definitely don't want to get Elise out of here, and we got to clean up. Oh, here she is.
A close shot is missed by number 15, Bottomley. Rebounding is Centerville.
Just a little too hard right there, just a little too aggressive.
The ball in the front court. Weiss. Shot from the side on its way is missed by Centerville. Rebounding Lady Spartan. Here's Smith with it.
All right, let's not do the opposite effect of scoring early and not scoring anymore. Oh.
Bostwick shoots long and misses. The rebound goes to Centerville.
Yeah, again, there are shots that could have been taken that weren't taken. It looked like from our angle they could have, our girl could have went inside and tried to score, but instead pitched it out.
The Bulldogs on the attack. Number 20 fires long. It is missed. Shot missed by Totter. Rebounding Connersville.
Yeah, again, we scored early and haven't scored since.
Whistle stops play.
Is that another lane violation?
I think so.
Yeah, Michael calls timeout. He's not happy with that.
Yeah, he'll take a short timeout here to try to see what the problem is out there.
Yeah, well, we've had a couple lane violations. That's something that you don't want to have. I mean, that's something that's easily corrected. And again, we talked about it on the Spartan Sports Report. Michael doesn't like getting bad habits, and right now we're up 19. We don't want to start developing bad habits. Again, we scored very early, haven't scored since. We want to play a full quarter where we just play and not go into spurts or runs. I mean, we can't do that. We got to play a full quarter, consistent quarter. We haven't done it tonight. We're up 19. You got to like that. But boy, I tell you what, I think Bottomley was hoping that they'd give her the ball. She was down there standing. She was hoping that the ref would give her the ball. But again, we haven't really played a full quarter, even though we're winning by 19.
Come the Lady Bulldogs. They're going to play, needing some points. There's a shot out from out, which is missed by one of the Centerville girls. Connersville with the rebound.
And I'm talking offensively, defensively, Fran, I mean, we're just superb. So that's beautiful.
Marley Smith.
That's beautiful.
Marley Smith, where's she, about 23, Ron, up in there? Or where
I got her at 23.
23, okay.
Yeah, I was adding it up. It's, a lot to add up.
Centerville ball. Bulldogs drive the baseline. Shot put up and in. A nice move.
Nice shot.
Alex McFarland, number 23, scores for Centerville. She has 7 points for her team as the Spartans work the ball.
I think it's about time to maybe eat some clock. That went off the leg, yeah.
Bad pass.
Sheets.
In the lineup, the Lady Spartans, number 13,
maybe it's time to start eating some clock. And again, talked about not playing a full quarter. Yeah, I can't stress enough how well our defense is. I mean, it's just, we really picked it up a notch from the Gardner-Ritter game, and we really have cut back on so there's so many positives. Obviously, a lot of positives when you're up 20, but again, we're playing to get better each and every time.
Nice move by the Spartans, driving in for the layup. Jessica Beckman.
Yeah, Beckman's.
She has 9 points for the Spartans.
Yeah, she's doing great too. I mean, she's, these girls are starting to gel. We're seeing a, completely different team. Even though we talked about, not disciplined at certain times, overall discipline much better than it was against Ritter.
Spartans have doubled the score here tonight on Centerville. There's a long shot from out by a Lady Bulldog, which is missed. That was number 20, Totter. Rebounding Connorsville. Bostwick stops from 10 feet away. Her jumper won't go through.
I'm not sure they're going to call on that.
Whistle sounds on
she's
her
hurt.
Rebound.
Oh, no.
Foul number 5, Tori Bostwick.
Bostwick is called for a foul.
That's her 4th. And now it's a shoot.
It's out of bounds to Centerville. Comes number 1 in, Gianna Struing for Connorsville, a 5'4" junior. She'll be replacing Bostwick.
They were going to take it out of bounds till Terry said, "Hey, it's a 1-and-1." Yeah, they lost track of that.
At the free throw line will be Cassidy Weiss from Centerville High. The 1-and-1, as that's the 7th foul on the Spartans.
Yeah, that's one thing we got to
She
clean up
misses
too.
the free throw, so she'll get no bonus attempt. But the rebound is by Centerville, and a score by number 34, Doolin. 4 points for Carly Doolin. Stirring with the ball for Connorsville. Feeds over to Thompson. Back to Struing. Ball worked into number 15.
Wow.
Turnaround shot is missed from the lane by Bottomley.
I tell you what, she just had a lot of bad luck tonight. A lot of in and outs, a lot of rimming.
That's right. It started down and then
it was
jumped back out. Here's a 3 by a Centerville girl, number 23, McFarland. Had a pretty good night. 10 points for Alex. Here's Struing firing long.
Oh, beautiful.
Hitting a 3 for Connorsville.
Boy, that's
5'4", and
like it.
she found the range. And
Yeah,
the Spartans
she sure
go
did.
up 47-27.
That was a little lefty, I think.
There's a nice move by number 34, Doolin in Centerville. She went around Spartan defender and put her up and in.
Now both teams are scoring as if they know how to score.
Final quarter of this ball game at Spartan Bowl tonight. Centerville on the defense, Spartans on the offense, and
Nice
a
rebound.
shot
Beautiful
missed
job.
by Connorsville, but a nice rebound follow through
That was Gregory.
as Maddie Gregory puts it up and in for Connorsville, and they've reached 49 points in this ball game. Here's Centerville on the attack, as we have reached just the under 2-minute mark.
Nice.
That's a bad pass by
just a
Centerville.
bad pass,
and
but
nice pickup by Connorsville.
I guess when it's thrown to you, I always say nice. Well, when it's thrown to you, it's pretty easy, I guess. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Spartans with the ball. Long shot from out is missed.
Nice.
Shot was attempted by Thompson.
And I thought Gregory
Fight
was
for
fouled.
a
once or
rebound,
twice.
and the Spartans come out with it.
Nice hustle. Nice. Ooh, boy.
There's a
Again,
shot attempted by Connorsville. The girl's fouled, Maddie Gregory.
another definition of hustle right there, Fran, is Maddie Gregory on that. Another definition of hustle.
She'll have 2 free throws coming.
Maddie Gregory at the line for 2.
Fires away and misses. Hit the rim, but it didn't drop
go
through.
in,
Right.
yeah. It didn't go through. And Gregory has that routine with the ball, Yeah, she spins it 3 or 4 times, spins off her hand.
Fires away, and this one is good.
Although the Lady Spartans
5 points for the free throw shooter. Spartans fall back on defense. 2-3 zone they're playing right now.
And a beautiful, beautiful zone.
Centerville drives the baseline, and the shot is missed by Harmon. And the Spartans grabbing the rebound, bring it up court.
Yeah, we should probably hold it.
We're under a minute left to play in tonight's ball game.
Yeah, only take a shot if we have to.
Stirring with the ball on one side.
There she goes.
She'll fire long.
Oh, wow.
Almost hits this one,
Yeah.
but
She's
not
not afraid.
quite.
She's not afraid. I like her style.
Centerville ball. Taking it across the timeline is Weiss. Here's a shot from out by number 23 McFarland, which will not go, and the rebound, well, the loose ball gives out to Connersville in backcourt.
Yeah, just play keep away from this point on.
21 seconds. Press being applied by the Bulldogs. Let the Spartans get into the front court. Gross, the ball handler. Cross court it goes. This is Sterling.
Yeah,
Spartans will
good
hold the
victory
ball.
for the Spartans.
The buzzer will sound here. And this ball game is over. Spartans have won their second game of this young girls basketball season. Final score is 50-29 as they held Centerville to 11 points in that final period, while the Spartans were putting in 14. Here's how it went by quarters. 13-5 was the first quarter score. The Spartans out in front, and they had a 26-8 lead at the end of the first half. It went up 36-18 after 3, and the final again 50-29. For the Bulldogs, their fourth loss of the season. They've won one time. As we mentioned, for Connersville, they have won their second ball game. They have lost 2, so they're 500 on the season. Ron is working on the scoring, and do you have it?
Yes, I do. I think.
Okay.
We'll find out maybe 1 or 2 points off, but I tell you what, very impressive for the Spartans. We talked last week, it's game of the week, balanced scoring as far as a lot of girls getting scores. Not necessarily balanced, but a lot of girls getting on the scoreboard. For the Spartans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 girls again, like that, like when 8 girls light up the scoreboard. For the Centerville Lady Bulldogs, they were led by Alex McFarland's 10 points. Ellie Chu chipped in 3. Kaylee Teeter had 8. Carly Doolin had 6. And for Cassidy Weiss, she had 2 points for the Lady Bulldogs. For the Lady Spartans, they were led by Marley Spitz, 23 points. Gianna Druwig had 3 points. Tori Bostic had 2. Sarah Griffin had 3. Lauren Thompson had 3. Elise Bottomley, she had 2. Of course, she played phenomenal defense. Jessica Beckman chipped in 9, and Maddie Gregory had 5 for the Lady Spartans. Very good. Again, played phenomenal. Controlled the glass. Played great defense. Had those walls in the second quarter and the third quarter. But other than that, you know, Michael Thompson's got to be feeling pretty good.
I would think so, because it's had to be their best game.
Oh, I think so. I mean, you know, I didn't see the game that they won last, their last game that they won, but you know, again, I've seen improvement, lots of improvement over that Carter Ritter game, which was a game that they should have won because they played.
Yes.
You know, they had a lot of positives. It's just the turnovers killed them. They cut back on their turnovers. I would say they probably was around the 15-16 range of turnovers that Michael would want, or Michael had mentioned that he can live with. But again, these girls improving. You like to see that.
Absolutely. Well, their 2 losses, Ron, were not that bad. They lost by 4 points in one of them and 6 points in the other.
Yeah. So you know, those were games. You know, a couple possessions here or there.
Yes.
Could have definitely got them. They could be undefeated. So you know, again, you learn, you grow, you get better each and every game. You take with it. You know, whether it's a loss or a victory. And again, these girls. Again, Michael Thompson got to be proud of the faithful. You know, they're walking out here very happy as well.
They'll be playing Anderson, and then they will moving into Batesville. And as we mentioned earlier, those be starting conference play.
Yeah, again, you want to build upon when you get into conference play because there's a lot of good teams in that conference this year. It is a loaded conference. Michael talked about playing in the middle of the pack. We could surprise a lot of people. I really believe we have the team that could surprise a lot of big dogs in that in our conference. So again, we're a team that's improving. You can only expect better things.
Interesting ball game. The Spartans forced Centerville to play catch-up ball all night long. A lot of early turnovers put Centerville in a hole.
Yeah, that's what put them in a hole. But again, our defense forced a lot of those turnovers,
yes.
And that's something that we definitely like to see with our defense. Forcing the turnovers, playing rock solid for 4 quarters. Again, our offense is not playing rock solid for 4 quarters. We have those moments where we just can't do anything. Again, it's one of those things where we definitely need to play offensively and defensively with the same intensity and play balance for 4 quarters. We haven't done that yet, but again, we're improving. We're getting there.
That's right. That's the important thing. They're improving quite a bit. And it's coming at a good time because they face some pretty tough ball games in the coming days.
Yeah, again, you talk about Batesville. The Bulldogs are they may be the cream of the crop of the class. Rushville is always a good team. So, we definitely, without question, have to, again, clean up a little bit of mistakes. And, I'm very happy about the future of Lady Spartans this season.
Ron, thanks for your comments here tonight and for keeping score and everything.
I love it. I don't know if I added up 50, but nonetheless, it's close enough.
50 points for the Spartans. That's their most points in any ball game. It's been an interesting night here at Spartan Bowl, and we're happy to have you watching us here on TV3. Next, we will talk with Coach Michael Thompson. A victory for the Spartans here tonight at Spartan Bowl, and Coach Michael Thompson, congratulations.
Well, thank you. It's a good win for us tonight. Important for us. We wanted to get win number 2 on the year.
Yes.
Important for us. We wanted to get to 500. And I think what was good about tonight more than anything, just talking to Sam on the radio, he had us with only 10 turnovers tonight.
Yes.
And that almost is a third of what we've been averaging. And it was a huge focus for us tonight because knowing tomorrow going to Anderson, it's going to be a different style of a game tomorrow. So it was a very important night that we try to take care of the ball and cut down those turnovers.
We have a couple of players with you. Would you like to tell us who the girls are?
Marley Smith, junior point guard for us, and junior Maddie Gregory, a forward for us. Both of them had a good game tonight, as well as the entire team did. But Marley did a very good job today scoring the ball for us. I think she ended up with 23 today.
Right.
Come into the game averaging, I think, right about 17, 18. So she's been off to a good, fast start for us on the offensive end. And Maddie's just been great for us on the boards and really going after rebounds and giving us second chance opportunities to score on the offensive end. So I brought them down and let them speak to everybody as well.
Well, we're happy to welcome to TV3. Number 24 is Maddie Gregory. Number 3 is Marley Smith. Maddie, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What was the key to this ball game here? What was the key to this ball game here tonight?
Ball movement and being the aggressor, and also going in and just getting the rebounds and being able to dominate on the offensive side of the game.
Marley, 23 points tonight. That's a pretty good night's work.
Thank you. I'm just trying to come down and create openings, and if I'm open, then I'm going to take the shot and get what comes to me.
Well, I know you're happy when your teammates open a spot for you.
Yes, I do. It helps me whenever I'm getting open, but it helps if I can help other players get open.
You guys forced Centerville into quite a few turnovers early in the ball game. What were you doing? A lot of pressure?
Yeah, we were creating a lot of pressure and just staying on top of them, not letting them be able to have a clear mind as they were trying to find their players and to get the ball on the inside. We kept it out on the perimeter a lot.
Marley, did you have anybody specifically you were assigned to guard tonight?
No, I was not. We were just trying to cut down our turnovers and make them turn the ball over more than we did.
Have you girls worked hard all week preparing for tonight and eliminating those turnovers?
Yes, we've been working really hard, grinding in practice, just staying on top of each other and trying to just kind of make the pressure that we'd feel on the court like happening in our practice.
Marley, what do you think of this Centerville team? I'm sure they will win some ball games.
Well, hopefully they do, but good luck to them the rest of the season.
Okay, you've learned to shoot. You have an older brother, I believe, that plays a little bit of basketball. Grant Smith, have you guys practiced shooting together?
We've done some, but not really much. Just whenever I'm playing, he's always helping me and giving me tips to make me a better player, and he always talks to me after games to tell me what I need to improve on.
Well, I'm sure you've helped him quite a bit.
Oh yeah, he gets his talent from me.
Well, it's been quite a night for you girls. How long have you been playing as a Lady Spartan, Marley?
I've been playing since I was a little girl, ever since I can remember. But yep.
This is a pretty good team. You guys have got a lot of camaraderie, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been together since the 2nd grade, and we're more like a family than we are a team. Honestly, like the girls on the court and off the court, they're like my family.
About the same for you, Marley?
Yes, I think we all get along and we know we can push each other in practice and we're not afraid to get after each other.
How do you guys do with the books, academics?
Pretty well. It's a struggle sometimes, but you just have to keep pushing through it, and by the end of the 9 weeks, you always have your grades up, so then you can keep going and playing your sports.
You have a lot of homework to do at night?
Depends on the night, but just a few classes always has homework every night pretty much.
Thanks, girls. We appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you.
Coach, you have some fine young ladies here you're coaching.
We do, and I thought it was funny you asked how long they've been playing. We just saw a picture yesterday of this group of girls, and they were probably in 1st grade, and most of this team together was on the same team in 1st grade, so they had a picture of them together at that point and a picture of them right now all together. So it's pretty funny. They've been together for a long time. And I mentioned on the TV show the other day that, I've watched them grow up from the time they started playing. And, most of them started playing pre-kindergarten is when they really started playing, so about 4 years old.
Coach, we appreciate you sticking around and talking to us after the night's ball game. It was a good win.
Well, thank you very much. And I appreciate you all coming and recording our games and putting it on TV for us. We're very lucky to have everything that we have as a girls program with the Spartanettes, with the cheerleaders. You have the band here tonight. Yeah, the radio's always with us, and Grady does a good job with the newspaper. So I know I appreciate it, and I know the girls do as well.
Thanks, Michael. And again, we want to thank the two girls, Maddie Gregory and Marley Smith, for stopping by. This is going to wrap up our telecast here tonight. It's been a fun night for the Spartan fans.
Yes.
Final score 50-29, with Connersville winning the ball game over the Centerville Lady Bulldogs. For Ron Wadley, this is Fran Schumel, thanking you as always for watching Spartan Sports on TV3. Good night, everybody, from Spartan Bowl.